in the third session of the Bharat Lockdown Live 5. Today we have with us Mr. Amit Tiwari. Good evening, Mr. Tiwari, and a very warm welcome to you. I'm Vivek and I'm your host. Welcome to the webinar organized by Bharat Media Group on the topic, Let's Prepare for a Better Tomorrow Today. Mr. Amit Tiwari, a marketing guru, needs no introduction. But for those who have not met him, he is Vice President Marketing, Havells India. Before joining Havells India, he was Director Indian Subcontinent, Brand Communication and Digital for Philips India. Prior to that, he was associated with multinational companies like Hero Honda, Nestle, Perfetti, and ITC. He holds a postgraduate degree in management from ISB Kellogg and Wharton, and is an ISB alumnus. He will enlighten us on expected changes in the buying behavior and in advertising and marketing of brands post-COVID. I'm sure his guidance and views would be very beneficial to all our viewers. Over to you, sir.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. Thank you, Vivek ji, for the introduction. And I would say today, nobody knows what the situation in we are. Nobody knows how the situation is going to end. And it is absolutely unclear for everyone. But one thing which is very clear, and I personally believe, and also the fact that I actually like to address with you people is that three things have actually changed the way we actually look for. And what are those is about rethinking and rebuilding our own particular thing. Also trying to reboot our own selves and also rescale and recalibrate about the skills that we actually need to have. And I'll tell you why I actually think so today is the situation in our lives have actually changed pre-lockdown to the post-lockdown. And today it is the right time for us to think, why do we really need to have these answers in a very, very large format? And I'll tell you the format why I talk about this, and I personally believe in this, and I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks in terms of how our lives have changed today. Before a marketer, I'm a consumer and an individual, how my lives have actually changed today. Be it technology, we may call it digital, we may call it that's the way of life, but the fact nobody can actually ignore is that we can't live without the way which is today. People may call it what's the new normal, but that's the new way of life. Digital is no more a medium, and I think we should not considering from the time what we are actually using it, it is no more a medium. It is the way of life that we actually live. And why it is a way of life that we actually live? Because today from a 5-year-old to an 80-year-old, nobody stays away from what exactly is this entire ecosystem today. When I talk about what is the new lockdown lifestyle, the new lifestyle is work from home. We talk about, yes, work from home is our particular lifestyle. But I'll say shop from home is also part of our lifestyle. Why do we really need to go when we can actually try to get things at our doorstep? Our life parameters, the way we live, the way we operate, and the way we actually proceed in the entire society is actually changing. And hence, as a consumer, my preference changes in a very, very big way and a big manner. I have actually going through and reading a lot of reports, because every time you see there are different reports which talks about, there are many reports talk about in terms of when the lockdown will open, when the lockdown will not open. In last 7 days, there were around close to 21, 22 researches which I have gone through, which talks about that there is a Singapore University talks about a different time of date lockdown will open. But today, if you see, the life is working as normal it can be. The only thing is, it is our adjustment into that particular lifestyle, because if the lifestyle would have not been moving, we would have not been talking the way we used to talk in one particular room, in one particular ballroom of a particular hotel, but still the life is moving on. And if I actually see in terms of how the entire preference of people, how people have actually lived in the entire scheme of things from where they actually do and what they used to do before their entire lockdown, there's a massive change in the habit. And that is what a consumer habit change actually matters for every marketer and for every individual. If we talk about that, people have started talking, and specifically in a country where hygiene is not talked about, hygiene and hygiene safety products, as per one of the Nielsen researches, 55% people have actually started buying more in last 1 month only on hygiene product. medical devices, health devices have increased by more than 60% in just last 1 month. And these are, just to make it very clear, these are not only sanitizers to look for. Online education has become such a big revolution in this entire country, where people think that only means of education and a proper education is when you actually go to school. This defies the fact that today that entire education is happening in the entire scheme of things, whether it's a primary education, whether it's a middle school education, whether it's a college education, PG education, everything happening online. In a country where people think that education levels are low, but still today the education is happening completely on online. We would have not thought of if the situation has not come in, but now the situation has made it to think. And again, coming to the point which I was talking about, why do we really need to recalibrate ourselves? When I say we really, every individual need to reboot every aspect of what we need to do. And when I say even as a professional, we need to reskill our skill set that we have. What have left us and what has made us in this situation? Or let's say we have worked for around 5, 10, 20, 15, whatever the number of years in our life. This is the time to rethink and recalibrate on whatever the skill set that we need to enhance. Because what skill set that we have today will actually make us actually employable and actually worthwhile in the coming future to move. What we had before was good enough for a certain point of time, because today dynamics of the world has changed today. People talk about in terms of consumption of media habits, whether we talk about it is a newspaper, whether it's a digital newspaper, whether you talk about in terms of television, whether it is talk about in terms of online. I think the fight is not about within mediums. The fight is between a 32 inches and a 7 inches. And that is where the entire particular calibration works. If you actually see in terms of how the people have looked for it today, apart from the basic necessity, the biggest necessity apart from the mobile phone for every individual, and this is in the last couple of months, in last couple of weeks, it has actually increased to around 70% people prefer anything that in the lifestyle is Wi-Fi is the first lifestyle medium across the country. And that is one of the researches of Nielsen, which talks about that people prefer Wi-Fi more than any other thing. I may have a basic phone, but still I need a Wi-Fi because Wi-Fi is my basic necessity. And what is after, if you really want to consume in your particular smartphone, for around 40% people increased in last 4 weeks only in terms of the products that they actually look for in consumption on terms of entertainment on these entire smartphones. Online shopping, irrespective of being essentials only, there is an increase of 35+% only on online. Why I'm actually trying to talk about these numbers and just to share these numbers with everyone today is the shift, the needle movement has happened, and it's happened very fast. By the time we actually realizes, our lives have already changed. Most of the organizations, most of the people have always thought that work from home is just because you partly work and you partly be at home. But today, most of the people are devoting more time, and it is actually balancing a good amount of act that you're actually trying to do at work and in home. And I don't believe this when people talk about is who is in terms of the new normal, the new way. I say it is not a new normal. That's the new way of life. Normalcy will remain the same. Nobody can predict. No, even biggest of the countries and the most matured markets can't also predict when is the time that the entire eradication of this pandemic can happen. But what we can do is to adapt fast. We can't change the macro situation, the macroeconomic situation, and the macro environmental situation. That is not in our hand. What is in our hand today, and that what we can actually change in the entire scheme of things, is primarily the way we approach the entire scheme of things. And if you see the entire, there is not about that I am trying to do something or digital, somebody else is trying to do. The new way is the new digit for all. It is digital for all. It is technology for all. Because if you see today, the conversation happens the way I want to. I don't want to wait for a particular serial to come on television. I have my own premise and I can look for any TV. Because today, the OTT over the top is the new TV. Whether I watch it on my mobile or whether I switch on to my particular television set, I can do at my discretionary, because it depends. It gives me the ability to watch the way I want to watch. And today, if you see, most of the brands in the conversation talks about health hygiene. Everybody has to be more prepared. And I'm again repeating the fact which I just mentioned some few minutes back. India as a country talking about health and hygiene as the most priority itself says our mindsets have changed. And that is how, coming to the point in terms of the consumer angle, how the consumer is actually trying to move, how would we be prepared in this entire scheme of things, and how will we actually look for it? We need to rescale our particular pattern and approach to the consumer, because consumer has already moved a different tangent. Now it is time for us to how to actually get into attention to those particular consumers. And that is how we need to see every touch point that actually moves. If you talk about the consumer decision journeys have changed, just like work from home, shop from home is one of the biggest aspect. Same thing is how we as a marketers as to need to redial the consumer digital journey along with the consumer decision journey. And that is how will give us how to actually behave in the entire scheme, the way the consumer behavior is moving. If you see in terms of most of the people today at different levels have accepted the fact that everything has to have at a localization level. If you see the recent, sorry, the development which is happening primarily with Facebook and Jio, the JioMart coming into place, it's all about how can I have hyper local connectivity irrespective of whatever the situation is. I'm ready for my particular thing to happen. Nobody knows, is this the last particular era of having a pandemic? Nobody can predict that. Nobody even predict that there will be a situation like this. What has actually taught us as an individual that we are ready for everything. And this gives us the pace that whatever the situation may come, we will have our particular scheme of things moving across the way it is. Everybody as a marketer should start thinking about what one skill set that can actually pull you ahead in terms of the consumer decision journey to understand much better to the entire consumer needs for your as an individual to contribute to your organization, and also as an overall building blocks to the society, how you can actually do much better. Today, when I talk to a lot of young kids, my son is also in class 10th, and I talk to him, the way the technology conversation has shifted, the way things have moved for a class 10-year-old, you can imagine the way things are moving for the entire set of the society, which actually contributes to the maximum 80-90% of the society. There's a very interesting article I was reading, I think 3 or 4 days back, which actually talks about the way everybody fills their particular KRAs and KPIs in their particular offices and organization, whether you are in sales function, whether you're marketing function, whether you are into operations and all. I think the time has come where everybody should start refilling their particular skill set functions. That what skill set I have today, and if I really want to be relevant in my life, if I really want to relevant in my consumer's life, it is something which is need to be looking. I have to recalibrate myself. I have to actually acquire one skill set that really need to make me agile in the entire changing dynamic scenario that we need to look for. Most of the researchers have actually found out that the definition of entertainment, the definition of movies, people always prefer to move outside and watch movies. But today, if I'm getting everything at my comfort to watch movie, do I really need to move out? The point which I'm trying to draw for some of the data points in the last couple of minutes is everything, if you see in terms of the dimension that you actually draw today, every dimension is actually trying and pushing us in this particular pandemic situation is to recalibrate and change ourselves. Opportunities are many. When there is a challenge, opportunities travel across the challenge. It is our smartness. How do we actually read those opportunities, build on those opportunities, learn from the opportunities, and excel in the entire opportunities? That is where the entire smartness, the way we adapt. We can also sit and we can also read a lot of newspapers. We can also get ourselves, our minds can also get choked. But the bigger thing is we need to change the way our thinking process. The change will not come only by listening for around 25-30 minutes to what Amit Tiwari says. The change will not come. The change has to come from what you actually feel, from the environment that actually you are living in. And biggest thing that will happen, and that is actually all of this thing is actually trying to do 4 or 5 major changes in all. Mindful living, which is really an important need. Be very conscious and mindful of what you are actually trying to use and what are you trying to consume. just because there is some particular decent sale, but I don't need that product, but I'm very attracted to the sale. Let's buy it. I think that will make us our life very, very different. Second, which is most important, which I found it from a lot of my learnings and reading from it, is I think everybody in India has now, or globally also, has mostly in India, not globally because they have a very different economical setup. Live it up is the mantra for everyone in life. Because today, after this COVID-19 situation, anything and everything can happen in this entire world under the sun. So live it up, the situation it comes, and do whatever the best that you can actually try to do. And it is not about living with less, living with some constant. No, I think it is about scaling our requirement. And that will actually, it's just about, people say it's a situation where people are not spending. No, it is not about spending more or spending less. It's about corrective investment. And that is how consumers are actually trying to think and rationalize the approach in the entire scheme of things that they actually operate. If you see today, everything, when I talk about in terms of localization, today your TV offerings, your food, everything is getting localized, because localize is the mantra going forward. I'm not, if I stay, let's say in South Delhi, and I have a requirement somewhere from the West Delhi, nobody will come and actually deliver. I have to find out what my means to look for. As a marketer and as fellow marketers, professionals who are actually listening, and also budding marketers who are actually listening, and everybody's worrying about in terms of what will happen to the jobs, how will things will move in terms of the profession, what will happen after the lockdown gets open. I think, as again I will repeat, there's no particular mathematics, or there's no particular linear algorithm, or there's no particular AI or ML, which is called about artificial intelligence and your machine learning. But I would say, more than artificial intelligence, try to use natural intelligence, which is more important in life to actually work. Sit yourself, take the piece of paper and devise your particular mechanism. What are the skill set that I can actually acquire today? And that is the skill set that I really want to make people to move ahead. Why reason is important? Because otherwise you will not get this time, and you will definitely will not be able to fare what you really want. Because by the time the things will get to the actual stage, the consumer shift has already happened, the need base has already happened, the means and the mode has already changed. How to bridge the gap is the skill set enhancement that you can actually build. And that is where the opportunity gives you today to recalibrate your careers, recalibrate the way consumer is thinking, because consumer always thinks at least 25 to 30% more in steps in terms of what you actually think. So it is all about in terms of how you can be ahead of the curve, how you can actually think about moving in the entire scheme of things, and that will actually define the entire measure that you need to look for. The last message which I really want to, before getting into the Q&A session, I want to look for it. Today, who is producing, who is delivering, and who is marketing is a very, very classical form of marketing to look for. 4 Ps, 5 Ps, 6S, 4As has actually gone. Only 3 Ps which you always should remember, which is people, processes, and platform. These are the 3 things that can actually work. Everybody should actually think how your people, your consumer actually moves, what platforms and approaches they're actually trying to look for, and what is the process to meet between the 2 ends. That is what I think is something that I can actually contribute from my learnings. Over to you, Vivek.
Thank you, Amit ji. Thank you for your good insight. Now let us start with question and answer session. COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown has forced down consumers to alter their buying behavior, which was earlier derived out of purchasing power, liking, taste, and preference. Today, and likely in the near future, it is going to be driven out of basic necessity, disposable income, need, and ease of availability. How do you see these changes affecting the marketing strategies of companies?
I think when I was actually mentioning in my particular delivery, I think the new mantra is SFH, shop from home. And it is all about recalibrating your particular need. And strategies, more than strategy, I think the thought process has actually changed today. I will only reach out to consumer for the needs that is actually required rather than bombarding with in different multiple offers. I think offers for some time will really have to take a back seat. It is the need which is actually have to take a front seat, and that is how I see in the current scenario the necessity will take the right over luxury.
Okay, Amiji. Second question. In India, brands have traditionally relied heavily on brick and mortar stores for their product distribution and sales. With this channel being most adversely affected, what should the brand do to tide over this situation?
So Vivek, I have a little difference in opinion that because I think the stores in this particular format has not affected. What has happened is the mode of delivery has changed today. So consumer today, so for example, I'll tell you in some of the places today, consumer may be only, let's say a delivery platform is only delivering one thing, which is primarily, let's say food. But they have extended the service that, okay, I can deliver other particular aspects also from your same store. So for today, if like I say, let's say I want to buy this from the nearby market, can you actually deliver me that? So the mode of operations have changed rather from a physical interaction of these stores. I think there is also a delivery mechanism who are actually trying to meet the ends between the two. So we have to gear up with in terms of how to actually make our customer satisfaction also in terms of delivery much more better, irrespective if the consumer is not coming to the store. That is what my thought process is.
Yes. The third question is the social distancing, masks, unprecedented focus on cleanliness, and work from home are the key practices adopted during this pandemic. With this behavior expected to continue till discovery of or a cure or a manufacturing of a vaccine, how is this going to impact traditional and digital mediums of advertising?
I think it will largely, in fact, it's already impacted. I would say it has already impacted because people really very off in terms of getting any particular viruses across. So they changed their own, they rebooted their system, and they've actually started consuming things on the move. The example when I'm talking about having the remote on your in your particular hand and deciding that I want to watch the latest movie at whatever time, I think the consumer movement has actually changed in a big way. And both of whether it is traditional, whether it is digital, I think it is now defined the need rather than just a consumption. And moreover, today the entire scheme of media calibration has to happen very fast. The way we actually thought of some time back, even some few weeks back, that is not the way actually people really want to consume the entire scheme of things. So it is every medium, whether it is digital, whether it is video on demand, whether it is any particular thing, need to calibrate and really need to actually define the way their objective is for rather than just putting their objective in one thing.
Okay, changes in lifestyle due to COVID-19 has set a new normal, a new way of life. You were mentioning this in your presentation also. How will this impact the way business is conducted in future?
I think very largely and very important question, Vivek. I think very largely, I think our business models will change, already started to change. New business models are emerging. Also, more than business models and more than recalibration, which is also happening, it is also in terms of the way we approach to market. Our go-to market approaches, our entire approach to the consumer is absolutely changing because consumer movement has happened much more faster. The needs and preferences and the point of interaction and the first point of interaction and the first moment of truth has actually changed. So everything needs to be recalibrated in the way the consumer is looking for it. It is not easy. It is very easy said than done, but it is a very tough task because the biggest change is to change the way the consumer thinks and then you reach out and be successful the way you need to be. So it is massively changing. It will be a 360-degree shift what we actually see today, but there is a lot of opportunity because end of the day, if the consumer is satisfied, everybody is actually being getting the work for they actually trying for.
Post COVID-19, many industries, namely travel and tourism, hospitality, retail, outdoor entertainment, aviation, are hit very hard. On the other hand, some industries see a, a good beginning, namely pharma, insurance, online business portals, online entertainment portals. They see a foreseeable growth trajectory. Can you explain?
See, Vivekji, if you see today, it's a cycle. I would say it's just a cycle. Some industries definitely find an opportunity because that's how the way of life has been, the way we have actually made our particular life to be. But it is not something which is permanent, because nothing is permanent in the entire macroeconomy that actually look for. For time being, yes, there have been industries which have been hit, and because people definitely very travel, but there are very, very strict social distancing norm for people to travel. But will it be a particular roadmap for the future? No, it will not be. It will come down, it will take time, it will come back. But one thing for sure that is actually moving is that the entire cycle and the consumer decision journey and the consumer cycle of movement journey, consumer behavior journeys are moving in a very rapid of health and hygiene. So for them, it is not about entertainment and luxury. It is my hygiene and it is my health first. So keeping that in mind, I think everything has been moving in terms of different calibrations.
Next question is, our next question is, all
Sure.
the marketing, can I go ahead?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. All the marketing and advertising strategies are pivoting towards digital medium post-COVID. Can this shift be broad-based to reach out to rural consumers, as large and very large portion of our consumers are rural-based? What challenges do you foresee in this?
I think rural can't be ignored at all, and rural is one of the biggest base, as you rightly mentioned in your question. And yes, even the technology and the digital movement that is happening, it will also touch base, because today also the rural penetration of digital is actually increasing. The smartphone penetration has increased in a big way. The infrastructure penetration is actually moving. The only thing is that we really need to have a very solid and a robust infrastructure regime, so that the rural India is not cut off in terms of the communication between the urban and the rural or the semi-urban. And that is where I think everybody has to play a very, very big and a pivotal role in terms of how do you really bring the entire synergies between because the only thing that will require is a very solid infrastructure that can actually make a big impact in how the way things need to move. But the consumption from also the way the things have been reaching out in terms of the strategy, I think rural would be the first, and they have already accepted these strategies because they have also been connected to the devices, just if not many like urban, but definitely some like urban have already started as a penetration.
COVID-19 has shocked the world. COVID-19 has shocked the world and sent economies spinning. As per research survey in late March 2020, it was concluded that 69% of the brands expect that they will decrease ad spend in 2020 and focus the spend mainly on e-commerce and digital platforms. How do you think this will affect the advertising industry?
See, definitely, I think the advertising industry will be affected, but obviously the overall pie will also be affected from the advertising, because if you see primarily from the whether you run on an April, March calendar year, or sorry, financial year, or a Jan December calendar year, because these are the critical months from a seasonality standpoint also, where you actually have challenges in terms of what you actually look for. The shift will happen to digital e-commerce because that's where your consumer is, and that's where your particular traction is maximum. Is it affecting other particular medium? In some way, yes, but mediums are also trying to reorganize themselves, and they're also trying to see how they can actually be relevant in the today's discussion and conversations. Overall pie, I think, yes, Vivekji, your point is very valid. It will definitely shrink it, because nobody knows that how do things will actually move in the entire scheme of things, and nobody knows how this thing will look for it. But yes, it will change the way the advertising and the entire spends on advertising happens some time back.
We come to our last question for the session. Looking at the COVID trend globally and in India, when do you foresee getting back to normalcy?
I would say, I think this normalcy as a definition itself is a very, very vague term in today's scheme of things. The way we understand the situation and the way we adapt ourselves in the situation, that is what the new normal is. I don't know because there is any particular science who can tell us that this is the date that things will start normal. My only thing is the way we start working in your particular way, I think that is what your new normal is, and everybody should start adapting to the same scheme of things, so that today, you are able to adapt to the situation much faster rather than waiting for some definite time, which nobody can predict and nobody can actually look for.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you for your valuable time and insight. It has given us all some food for thought. Thank you, viewers, for joining us today. Do look out for the fourth session of our webinar series tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Shashikant Chaudhary, co-founder, Nagpur Angels.
Thank you so much, Abhijit. Thank you so much. And namaste.